Match-3 League is returning with an entirely new way to compete. Instead of battling alone, players will form teams of 3, qualify together, face other teams in the group stage, and fight their way through the finals. In this guide, I'll explain the complete event flow, the new team mechanics, important restrictions, and the strategies that can make the difference between an early elimination and a championship. The Match-3 League team contest has 4 main phases: team formation, qualifiers, the group stage, and the finals. Players begin by creating a complete 3-person team with members of their alliance. The team then challenges the NPC bosses during the qualifiers. The highest ranking teams advance to player versus player competition in the group stage, and the best teams from each group continue into the single elimination finals. This preview is based on test server footage, so timings, rewards, boss behavior, and other details may be adjusted before the event rolls out. The first step is forming your team. You can create your own team, choose its name, and optionally enable automatic acceptance. Alliance members can then be invited directly, apply through the application list, locate teams through the teams list, or accept an invitation shared in Alliance chat. A complete team requires 3 players from the same alliance when registering for the qualifiers. Teams with fewer than 3 members cannot participate, so do not leave team formation until the last minute. Confirm that all 3 players have joined before the countdown ends. The team creator can also dismiss the team during the formation period, but a confirmation screen appears before the dismissal is completed. Once the team is complete, the original creator becomes the team leader. This becomes especially important during the group stage and finals because the leader controls the team's deployment order. The rules also state that leaving the alliance after the match begins does not automatically disband the registered team. However, changing alliances during the event could still create complications, so it is safest to remain in place. After team formation comes the qualifiers. Each member challenges 3 NPC bosses with 1 attempt available against each boss. The damage from all 3 members is combined, and the top 4 teams from each state advance to the group stage. The most important qualifier restriction is that each hero can only be used once. After a hero enters 1 boss battle, that hero cannot be used against either of the remaining bosses. The 3 bosses are the green giant spider, the blue hell wolf, and the red chainsawyer. All 3 appear to have the same statistics and mechanics, including extremely high health and an attack against your entire formation after 10 rounds. The usual color advantages apply. Red is strong against green is strong against blue, and blue is strong against red. However, do not build your teams using color alone. Your goal is not one perfect battle, it is the highest combined damage across all 3 bosses. Placing every strong hero into 1 formation may produce 1 excellent score, while leaving your other 2 attempts extremely weak. Instead, create 3 balanced damage teams and decide where every important hero will be used before beginning. There are several skills that do not work against the bosses. This includes Stun, Toxin Bomb, and Rage. Because of this, avoid wasting valuable formation slots on heroes whose main purpose is controlling rage or disabling the enemy. Prioritize raw damage, attack buffs, defense reduction, tile enhancement, healing where necessary, and heroes whose abilities directly improve your damage output. Consider if skills will cancel each other out, such as 2 defense-reducing heroes using their skill at the same time. It doesn't add or multiply, it cancels the other's effect. Manual play is strongly recommended. Automatic play may waste skills, miss combinations, or activate abilities in the wrong order. Since every point of damage contributes to your team's total, strong board management and skill timing may determine whether your team qualifies. Teams that qualify enter a battle division containing 16 states. The qualifying teams are divided into 8 groups of 8, and the top 2 teams from each group advance to the finals. During preparation, every team member creates 1 5-hero formation. However, there is an extremely important restriction. Deployed heroes cannot be duplicated across the entire 3-player team. If 1 player selects a particular hero, neither of the other 2 players can use that hero in their formation. Your team therefore needs 15 unique heroes in total. Before anyone saves their formation, create a plan. 3 members whose strongest formations depend on the same heroes may have difficulty building 3 competitive lineups. Hero depth and complementary rosters are extremely valuable. Each member manages their own formation, but the team leader decides the deployment order. Once battle begins, both the formations and deployment order are locked in. Group stage rankings are determined first by total victories. If teams are tied, the next factor is the total number of rounds used in their winning matches, with fewer rounds being better. If a tie still remains, total troop might is used. This means it's not enough to simply win. A clean victory completed in 2 rounds may rank above a victory that required all 3. Group stage placement also determines rewards. Higher-ranked teams receive better individual rank rewards, and top-performing states receive additional state rewards. As always, final reward amounts may change before release. During a team matchup, players fight individual Match-3 battles using their save formations. The major difference is that every individual result contributes to the full 3-player matchup. The players fight according to the deployment order selected by the team leader, and the team continues through the rounds until the overall result is decided. Good Match-3 fundamentals matter. Look for moves that create multiple matches, avoid sending unnecessary tiles into enemies you don't want to charge, and decide whether to activate a skill immediately or save it to combine them with another hero. A stronger account can still lose through poor board management, while an experienced Match-3 player may defeat an opponent with higher might. Players can also participate through group stage support. Every player receives 3 total support choices across all 8 groups. If the participant you support finishes in the top 2 of their group and advances, you receive 100 fan medals for that successful selection. Review each group carefully rather than automatically supporting the highest might participant. Tournament endorsement works as a bracket prediction. Rather than selecting only one champion, players choose 2 expected finalists, 4 expected semi-finalists, and 8 expected quarter-finalists. Rewards are divided into grand prize, first prize, and second prize tiers according to the accuracy of those selections. The highest reward shown on the test server includes 30 skin tokens and 2,000 fan medals for a perfect bracket. Looking at deeper strategy, stay flexible and adjust your deployment order for each opponent. Plan around securing 2 wins, not winning every matchup. Coordinate all 15 unique heroes before formations lock, and avoid choosing teammates based on might alone. Hero strength, synergy, Match-3 experience, and communication matter just as much. Finally, aim to finish in as few rounds as possible, because a 2-round victory can rank above a 3-round tie. In team mode, the overall result matters more than any one player's battle. One final warning concerns immigration. During the qualifiers, immigrating to another server resets your completed challenge scores, and attempts you already have used will not be refunded. During the group stage and finals, active participants who have not been eliminated cannot immigrate. Non-participating players may still immigrate, but doing so resets their support and competition records. Avoid immigrating during the Match-3 League unless you fully understand what progress will be lost. In summary, to prepare for the Match-3 League team contest, choose reliable teammates, plan all 3 qualifier formations before fighting, coordinate 15 unique heroes for team battles, save every formation early, and adjust your deployment order for each opponent. Strong heroes will help, but roster planning, Match-3 ability, and communication may be what carries your team into the finals. Are you excited for the new team mode, and who would you choose as your 2 teammates? I wish you luck, Commanders, and thank you very much for watching.